Hi guys, how are you? I'm Dhruv this side, co-founder, CEO, and chief trainer at Time Stocks. So there's been a lot of requests from every single person online, like whether it be Instagram, whether it be people from Telegram, whether it be people from YouTube, right? And what they're basically requesting is that what is going on inside our official Discord server, right? So the I am members arena, we guys have a server on Discord, right, which all the people for who are enrolled in Infinitus and Imperial programs get access to, right? But there's this one question that people kind of repeatedly ask us that what is what is the stuff that goes inside? What do people actually get inside of the servers, right? So this video is gonna cover that, and we guys haven't actually released this to the public, right? So this is the first look to the public of what goes inside the server, right? This has never been shown before, and that's what we guys are gonna do today, right? So let's start with this. So when you jump onto this, what you're gonna see very quickly is when you join the server, right? And when you join the server, you're not gonna see any of this, right? You're gonna see all of these sections always on the left side, right? When you actually get the access from our team, right? So you won't be able to view all these things before that, right? Coming forward, when you start, right? So these are basically voice channels what we guys are testing right now, that this is basically for Dhruv, me and Dhaval, right? This is basically for a core team, that we guys are planning to have a voice channel as well, where different members can actually come up and actually join a voice channel and trade together on call, right? So that's what we guys are planning as of now. So we're experimenting with the different voice channels as well. We hope to kind of release this pretty soon, right? So that's what the voice channel is about. But let's start with something which is pretty unique to our channel, right? So you don't actually find this stuff anywhere else, right? So we guys have a community music streaming service in our Discord, right? So how that thing basically works is that you have a playlist, right? You want to listen to a song, right? But sometimes people kind of get bored, right, after training and stuff, that I want to listen to music. Okay, if I have someone else to listen to me. So that's basically one thing that we guys actually solved in our Discord, right? So since you have fellow people over here, right? Since you have fellow members over here, so let us quickly jump into this, right? So what happens when you basically inside the lounge arena, you're basically gonna see this thing called music, right? You can simply join this, right? Now I go by the name of operator. All right. Okay, cool. So basically what happens is that this is a community music streaming. So as you can definitely see on my screen as of now, so hacker is basically Dhaval. So Dhaval goes by the name of hacker, I go by the name of operator, right? So what basically happens is any person can actually stream any music, and that by that I mean any video, any music, and the entire community can listen to it, right? So since I if I want to join this once more, right, that's right. So that's something obviously played over there. So we can obviously change songs, we can actually view the queue. There's a lot of commands that you guys can actually do this. So if I want to change the music, I can just also go for play. If I want to go for play, if I just wanna, I have to connect it as well. So if I wanna be, if I wanna change the song, right? So I can just simply skip this, right? That's it. Now my song is playing over it. Alright, so this is basically how this thing is gonna work. Alright, so it's a community music streaming thing. Anyone can join it. Alright, who is inside of a Discord server. Alright, but let's start with the other stuff. Alright, when you basically join the server, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Alright, you're gonna see community rules over here. So this is basically what the rules basically regarding to sharing of PNL goes to. Alright, there's basically every single person in the team has his own WhatsApp number and his own identity, right? So Ritunja is the person who manages recording. Naman is the person who manages public relations and sales, right? So Nikhil is a mentor. Viraj is the content creation. Apurv is also a mentor. So basically we have a lot of people on board as well. Dhaval also has a separate number, right? So everyone has a separate number, right? And you can actually reach that person via that number, right? So Ritunja is the person who's going to handle recordings, right? Nikhil is another person who's goes by the name of Drunk Trader, as you might have seen on Instagram as well. who actually looks after mentorship, doubts, and is a mentor on board. Right, so he actually started as a student back in June 2020, if I kind of remember correctly, right? So he's now a team member and a mentor on board, right? So this is basically community rules. Announcements is a section where Dhaval and I can basically put something that the whole community, that is meant for the whole community, all right? So there's a lot of, when we put a YouTube video as well, right? When there's something that the web portal is down obviously for 2 days due to upgrade. Basically, we were upgrading the digital academy, which is also made in-house, by the way, right? So as a lot of you might know, I'm a coder as well, and we guys made the digital academy ourselves, right? So moving on, system updates is something that you're not going to see when you join your Discord, because that is something that is just meant for internal purposes for the teammates, that who's entering, who's actually exiting, and who do we have to get the role, and who do we have to membership and stuff, right? So that's for that. The next thing, which you guys see a lot, right, which is a part of signals and setups, is basically equity callers and FNO callers, right? So this is basically where we guys put all our signals, right? And we don't mean that we just put signals, right? These are not signals, right? These are trades that we guys are personally taking on our own accounts, right? So these are trades. The trades which I put are basically trades which I'm taking on my own account, and which I'm actually putting on my clients' portfolios as well, right? So these are those trades. These are not basically just random signals that buy this and sell this. These are basically high conviction trades that we guys put over here, right? So let's kind of open this. All right. So this was just a kind of a fun thing that I was doing today. So market open at 9:15. By 9:24, I was just kind of done with 9,000 today, right? So this is basically 5th March, which was Friday, right? So it was a good day, right? Ended up with 44 or 45k. I had a story also for like 24-25k when I was up 24-25k in the morning, right? So this is basically where we guys put all our setups, what stocks to watch, right? So okay, there's a swing as well for BHEL, which basically BH EL is a stock which I gave a buy at 38-39, and it's like currently around 57-58. So this is around 2.5 lakhs running on BHEL from my side, right? So basically we guys obviously trade as well, so don't actually think that obviously you're gonna see a lot of people who are gonna be just selling courses and just training you. Basically it's obviously better to learn from a trader, right? So chalo, moving on. This is basically we guys update our own PNLs inside, right? So even if you're not updating our PNLs someday on public servers, right, on Instagrams and Telegrams, we are actually, the whole community basically knows how much we have made that day, right? So this was like 22k in the morning, right, at around 10:30. This was another like swing, 1 week, 2.5 lakh rupees. Then after that, so this is like in like 7-8 minutes, this is like 9k booked. So the community basically knows how much we guys are earning. Even if you're not putting a daily PNLs, the community knows every single thing, right? That how much we're making, how much what trades we're taking. This is basically the place where we guys put our own portfolios as well, that this is the trade we're taking, this is what you guys should actually look at, right? Similarly, this signal, this channel is for equities, right? Similarly, there's another channel for futures and options. Got it? So this is where we're gonna take a lot of FNO trades as well. We're gonna take option sellings as well, and okay, there's some free money. That's good. So this is the place where you're gonna take option sellings and option spreads, and banknifty, nifty, and others kind of spread, right? So this is that thing, right? We do a lot of zeros on Thursday. We guys do a lot of selling. We guys do a lot of different stuff, right? So that's what goes over here. Now, the equity, futures, and commodities and forex forum for all the members has been grouped under BSE ring, right? So you're gonna find this under BSE ring, right? So in equity, you're gonna see people actually sending a few of their screenshots as well. So G2 basically made 4k. That's good enough, right? There's another this one. So basically, people put their PNLs as well. People put their charts as well. People have a lot of great talks as well. This is basically this is all today, right? This is all today on Friday, right? So this is also going, right? This is how much? This is 2,500 rupees. So basically this is what's going on over here, right? This is what goes over here, right? Similarly, same thing for futures option. This is a public forum, alright? So people who have basically joined the Infinitus, they're the ones who actually gonna get access to these FNO channels and these FNO callers. So Imperial people are only gonna get access to equity and equity DD11. So DD11 is also our own patented strategy. We got it patented, last year, back in November, right? And then there's another section for commodities and forex similarly, right? But now this is what is gonna cover your trading aspect, right? But apart from that, there's a lot of informal aspects as well, right? So if we kind of go to that, so there's an informal chat as well, right? There's a lot of people. We guys chill as well, right? The whole thing is that we guys are a okay, that's good. So basically, we guys are a community, right? We guys are a community, and what we guys do is we guys share setups, we guys share our life ideas, our life goals. So this is all done in our informal chat. So we guys, people know each other. Like that is something which is very important while you are actually trading, because you don't want to be alone while trading. Right? If there's someone that's a better emotional help than the rest of the things, right? So this is a setup which I was, this is my recent setup, right? So you guys might have seen this. This is a 5 lakh build, right? So I had a budget of 7.5 lakhs for this setup, but I kind of managed to close this in at just under 5 lakhs, right? So this is the setup which I basically made for 5 lakhs Indian rupees, and people kind of suggested as well that do this, do that, right? And basically everyone has been seeing. So this is it started out like this, and ended out like you might have seen it, right? But then I kind of moved it. There's a lot of stuff as well, right? So we kind of keep updating it. We kind of talk. So this was a great one, all right? And this is basically how the Discord looks in the full. It's a full column as well, right? So that looks pretty cool, right? So this is normal, simple, informal thing. We guys take a normal lot of informal talks over here, right? Then obviously memes. I don't think I need to explain this, alright? So obviously it's kind of important to have a lot of fun as well. So kind of keep on putting memes and having fun over here. So that's one thing. Useful links is something, obviously if you want to use download the app by am. So we guys have an Android app as well, which is going to host the entire digital academy, right? Apart from that, the app and digital academy, everything is made in-house by so opening a demat account, those are quick links if you guys actually want it, right? Then a few motivation codes if you guys want to use that, right? Because obviously it's important. Then obviously music commands there, right? The next thing which comes is your batch arena, right? So there's a team members channel which you guys might have seen over here. So this is basically not accessible to everyone. This is obviously accessible just to team members. So obviously I won't be able to show it, but then there are basically different channels based on the batch. So basically so the last batch was obviously Feb 7. So basically obviously people are doubt, if they have any doubt. So we have elite traders as well who actually joined us, and Nikhil, as I was talking about in the start, goes by the name of Drunk Trader, right? So that is one thing. People kind of send in the setups as well in using the strategies that we guys teach them, right? So we guys teach them everything live, and this is the the setups that they keep on making, and this is basically what kind of goes inside a batch group as well, right? Then we guys have automated bots as well, right? That it's kind of important to be very aware with the news as well, right? So when ET Markets is gonna tweet something on Instagram on Twitter, sorry, so it's gonna actually get that tweet using a web app, right? It's a snippet. Who might be into a little bit of tech might be knowing this. So it's gonna get that thing using a web API, and it's gonna post that same thing in a Discord. So we guys have a lot of bots in our servers as well, right? So this is gonna be posted over here as well, right? So because it's kind of important to stay with the news as well. For those who are doing commodities and stuff, we guys have investing, right? So investing is gonna help you with global indices as well, and a lot of stuff as well. I'm kind of working on another solution where I'll be able to kind of just put the name of a stock, and it's gonna just show me the quick current price, the high, lows, and everything inside of the server. I don't need to kind of open my phone or open my broker account or something just to see that thing. Like apart from that, people with similar interests can also talk to each other, right? Because that is what makes a community, right? So in interest, we guys have a lot of stuff, right? So people kind of find their Call of Duty partners over there. People kind of find their PUBG partners also here, right? So they play games as well, because Discord is, you know, Discord initially started as a gaming platform, right? So people actually do play a lot of games in that. So that is why this is kind of also helpful as well. So, you know, if they want to talk about games, they can talk about games. If they want to talk about movies, they can talk about that. You know, web series and stuff. So there's a lot of you know, different, you know, these things that we guys basically formed, like, so that is basically got what basically goes inside of our Discord server. This is the official I am members arena as visible, like, and we hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you inside of this pretty soon.